Hello everybody, Johnny here. Let's make a game together. For this game we'll need some paper, something to write or draw with, some playing pieces, you could use pennies and dimes or such if you want, and a couple dice, and something else. What else do we need? Oh, we'll need a bear. So let's start making our game board. What we want to do is hold the paper this way, and then down here we would need some kind of circle like this, and then after that another kind of circle like that, another like this, another like this, and then one more down here. Now we'll need a line that goes under like this, and up and around, and like that. We should draw another line over here, like that, and a line that comes down like this. And then over here what we need is another circle, like this. Underneath that we need something like this. And another, and another, and another, and one more. And we should draw a line just on the inside here like this, and make it curve up like that. Now up here, we should draw a circle pretty close up like this, followed by another, and another, another, and then one more. And let's go ahead and draw a line like this to go on the inside of it like that. And then let's go ahead and make one up here as well. So we'll need the circle, and then another, and another, and another, and another, and one more. Let's go ahead and draw a line underneath this one too. Like that. I think we can squeeze one more in here. Let's go ahead and put a circle in here. And another one like that. Another like that. And another like this, and one more like that. Now what are all these shapes? Let's see, we need something else. Let's see, this might help. What if we did this here, and that there, and over here, the same, and here, and then up here, and another, and then down here, and over here. Now we need to make them more interesting, don't you think? Let's start with, let's put a couple dots here, and one dot here, and over here, 4 dots, and again, 2 dots, and up here, 3 dots, and 1 dot, and over here, 2 dots, and then 3 dots. And what about this one? Let's put just 5 dots on this all by itself. A little bit more in here, let's see. Maybe we need something like this here too. And maybe you want to make a bigger one. And maybe another one down here. And another one down here. And maybe a little bit more like this along the side. And up here, and around here, and along here, and under here. And the name of this game is Count a Pillar. So I'm looking at my game board, and this Countapillar is a little jealous of these other ones. So I'm going to add another dot on this one. So there's 2 dots here and 2 dots here. Now let's play our game. We'll need our dice and our playing pieces. So blue is going to go first. Blue rolls, has a 6 and a 4. Now in Countapillar, what we're trying to do is make these up to a number that matters to us. We're going to decide on 10 today. Could be a different number, you choose. So how can we use these dice to add to the dots that are already there to make 10? You'll see that the 4 is like the 4 here, right? So where can we put these 2 dice to make 10? So blue notices that if the 6 goes up here, 3 and 1 and 6 make 10. And what happens with the 4 here? Oh, I see it. 4, 2, and 4 also make 10. Now the player blue is going to put a marker there. This is a point. 1 point for blue here, and 1 point for blue here. And that space is filled up, cannot be used again. So now it's red's turn. Red rolls a 1 and a 3. Looking at all the possibilities, what can red do with the dice? Red decides to go over here. 4 and 2 is 6, and 3 more is 9, and 1 more makes 10. So red is going to take these 2 spots and gets a point for each of those. Right now it's an even game. 2 for blue and 2 for red. It's blue's turn now. Blue rolls a 1 and a 2. Do you see anything possible? Blue doesn't see any number that can be made with just 1 and 2 to get to 10. So now blue's going to stop blue's turn and make it red's turn. So now it's red's turn. Red rolls a 6 and a 2. Can anything happen with those? Red sees the 6 and says, well, I'll put the 6 down here. And red will take a point. 2 and 2 is 4, and 6 more makes 10. So both players have had 2 turns. Blue didn't get a good turn this last time. But blue's going to try again and see what's possible. Oh, those look a lot better, yes? So blue says, what can I do with these two numbers? Well, I like this one here. I'm going to use this one up here again. 3 and 1 is 4, and 6 more makes 10. So blue's going to take a marker here. What can happen with this 5? Oh, blue says it can go up here. 2 and 3 is 5, and 5 more makes 10. And blue's going to make a point up here. Much better turn for blue. Now it's red's turn. Red rolls a 6 and a 4. Red is looking for where the 6 might go. Oh, this looks like a good place right here, right? 2 and 2 is 4, and 6 more makes 10. So red will take that spot. What happens with the 4 here? Where can that go? Oh, down here. The last spot. 4 and 2 is 6, and 4 more makes 10. So this caterpillar, Countapillar, is full. Blue takes a turn again. Blue rolls a 2 and a 6. Blue likes the 6. Where can blue put that 6? Blue likes to take up this last spot on this Countapillar here. 2 and 2 is 4, and 6 more makes 10. There's no more room on this Countapillar, or this one. The 2, there's no good place for the 2. So that's the end of blue's turn. It's red's turn now. Red rolls a 5 and a 2. What can red do with a 5 and a 2? Red decides that 5 is a good number right here. 5 and 5 make 10. So it takes that spot. The 2, not so helpful. So at the end of this turn, you can see how many points red has and how many points blue has. It's blue's turn again. Blue rolls a 1 and a 5. The 1 and the 5, what does that make? 1 and 5 will make 6, but that's not possible. Oh, wait a minute. There's a space over here still, right? So 1 and 5 will make 6, but the 2 dice together are too many. It has to be only 1 dice. So we can't use this as a 6. It has to be 5 and 1, and they have to fill up both spaces. So this one can't be used to make a 6. It can make a 5 or a 1. So what does the player do? What does blue do? Blue decides to take just the 5 and put a piece over here. Remember, if you're going to use both dice, there has to be enough space on the Countapillar for each one of the dice to sit. It's red's turn. Red rolls a 5 and a 3. 3 doesn't look too helpful right now, but the 5 is definitely good. So red takes a piece and says the 5 could go here. 3 and 2 is 5, and 5 more make 10, and takes this spot. Now what will happen in the game is that there'll be fewer and fewer places available soon enough. And if a player loses a turn because they can't play a dice, then the other player has a chance to roll the dice to make the right numbers. So you can see here, the only way to get a piece here now is to roll a 6. Can't be a 2 and a 4. It has to be a 6 to fill up that spot. Over here, it's possible to still make a 2 and a 3 because there are 2 spots here still. Or you could roll a 5 on one turn, and then that'll make 10. And then a 5 on another turn, or the same turn, and take those spots if you want to. So as long as each dice can make a 10, 2 and 3 and 5 make 10, and this other dice, 2 and 3, make 5 plus 5, that makes 10. That'll be good. Remember, it could always be just 2 and 3 as well, and that would take both spots as well. This is the game Countapillar. And for this game, you need to have a piece of paper, something to write with, some Countapillars, some playing pieces, a pair of dice, and something else. What else do we need? Oh, we'll need a bear. Enjoy this game.